Good morning, you guys. It's Vlogmas day 2, but today I have a very special Vlogmas day in the life. I am doing this as part of a collaboration, and hosting this collaboration is Cleaning with Isca. Her and all the other wonderful ladies in this group have been so kind with answering all my questions and just being generally big heart loving people. So I'm going to tag the playlist and her page, and I would love it if you guys could go check out the playlist and support all these amazing women. And if you're new to my page and watching this video from the playlist, welcome. This is real life. This is how I live life. I've got a whole lot of chaos. I'm a homeschooling stay-at-home mom to 4 boys. I have an amazing husband, and welcome to my day in the life.
How this sleigh ride will end. Rudolph, my man, you're the only one who can save the day. Say yea or nay. Now will you pull my sleigh?
Good morning, everybody. So we just found our elf. He moved, and oops, I just got sourdough starter all over that lid. Oh no. Okay. Sorry. So I just fed my sourdough starter. Because I plan on making bagels this weekend. Because we're out of. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. I hit my record button like 3 times, so let me start over. I am I am feeding my sourdough usually. So after the holidays and a bunch of bread making and all that throughout the summer, I have dropped down from my half-gallon jar back down to a quart jar to hold my sourdough starter. It's easier to maintain the quart jar, but when I was doing a ton of bread making through the summer, I needed a lot more starter. So I was feeding my starter and using it a lot more. So I was using it every day. So instead of discarding a third of a cup into a jar that I would use to make pancakes or crackers with discard, I was feeding it and having to, discard, but then having fresh starter to make certain breads that called for freshly fed starter. So I needed a lot more because I was also putting it back into my freezer. But right now, my family is on a bagel kick, and I really want to try English muffins, but the recipes I have don't call for they don't call for whole cups of starter. Like my pancake discard calls for a whole cup of discard. So it was, I digress. So I'm feeding this so that I can have some fresh starter to make bagels, and I'm going to attempt English muffins. I'm really nervous about that. I don't know how they're going to turn out. I got my December meal plan printed up. So right now we're doing scrambled eggs. We don't have bacon thawed, so I'm not doing bacon, which my kids are okay with. I have sliced up sourdough sandwich bread that I made. My kids like when I put my homemade garlic butter on it and toast it and make garlic bread with scrambled eggs. I'm sorry for the glare on my glasses. That better? No. So I'm going to be making scrambled eggs and homemade garlic bread. I have to see if we have meatballs for lunch. If not, then we might do hamburgers or something. And then tonight we're doing hot dogs and big sausages for dinner with, let me see what's wrong with Sebastian. Nothing is wrong with him. He's 2. So that explains all that. Okay, so I think for dinner, we're going to do sausages with green beans and potatoes. Jarvis will have carrots, and Maverick, I'm more than likely will eat an apple because my children are anti-vegetable unless I sneak them into the food, which I use a vegetable powder in a lot of stuff. It works because they get their veggies, so. And V8 juice is expensive. The juice that's a full serving of fruits and veggies is expensive, so I'm not buying that. So I have this powder that I put in to a lot of things, and they don't know the difference, and they get veggies. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. something else really important I wanted to talk to you guys about. But first, let me get breakfast. Okay, so as you guys see, I might only go grocery shopping once a week, sometimes every couple weeks. But I have found that when I only plan a week out, it does, oh, I have sourdough starter on my hand. It does kind of mess me up. So I like to plan a whole month. I don't have a printer at home anymore. So Office Depot printed this kind of huge, which I feel like they could have adjusted this better and fit it all on one page, but whatever. I digress. Anyways, so like yesterday, we did the waffles. It's more like silver dollar pancakes. I really want to get a new Christmas themed waffle maker because, as you guys know, I collect waffle makers for the holidays because that's my gnomes and waffle makers. For lunch, we kind of did chicken sandwiches. The kids asked for a chicken nugget, so we stayed on theme with that. And then I did not do orange chicken because we had leftovers. I wanted to get eaten. So that, the first is crossed off. So today is scrambled eggs, bacon, and garlic bread. As I said, bacon's not thawed, so I'm not doing that. And my kids aren't, they're indifferent to it. They'd like it, but they're not going to hurt if it doesn't have it. I'm going to do meatballs. However, that's if I have meatballs. I have to check my deep freezer. I'm pretty sure I do, but honestly, I don't know if I went and bought some at Sam's Club. I don't remember. So hot dogs and big sausages. Maverick will probably do hot dogs, but if I do big sausages, Jarvis will eat those. So that's for dinner tonight. I have to see if I still have French fries. If not, I mean, like I said, veggies is fine. And I do need to make a loaf of sandwich bread today because I have other things that are going down. I'm still going to do breakfast tostadas tomorrow. However, my children will probably just eat scrambled eggs and stuff. I don't plan out lunches on weekends. It's just because I never know if Jarvis goes to his grandma's and then we say we go out to Raleigh. We don't eat lunch at home. So I do not plan lunches on weekends, and generally we'll eat leftovers, me and my husband, and the kids will have like a ham sandwich or whatever. We don't go crazy on lunch for weekends. Breakfast and dinner is where I go. Saturdays, I like to keep open for leftovers. If there are no leftovers, then I find something quick to make. And then Sundays is kind of like a comfort meal. So like this Sunday is going to be meatloaf, potatoes and green beans, because that's what I feel like doing. And on Sunday, I will have to make French bread and bagel dough for the coming week. And I have started on Sunday, I make a dessert. We eat on it through the week. If we finish it by Wednesday, then there's no dessert the rest of the week. But that's just what works for me. So I'm not making 50 desserts. I have been putting back cakes and, sweetbreads and stuff, canning them and putting them on my pantry shelf. So that's there. I wanted to try this. I've seen this really awesome channel. It's called Large Family Love. Tiffany makes a delicious looking, just fabulous hot fudge sundae cake. I believe she said the recipe was from Bluebird or Little Bluebird. If you look up on Google, hot fudge sundae, Little Bluebird or something, this recipe is what comes up. And I believe this is the one she talked about a couple years ago when she made it. I have it saved and put into my recipe book. So I'm going to make this week. And like I said, so like, as you see, I go and then I just cross off my day. So like this morning I crossed off Monday because it's done. Tomorrow I'll cross off, as we go. And some weeks I don't do a dessert. It's just what it is. So this is my meal plan. Yeah. And I'll start working on January's, so that way it's good to go, and I'll print it off probably, sometime this last week of December. I'll print off January's and get that going. But yeah, I just take up so much time talking.
In high to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A
we in our master bedroom bathroom have dish shelf. I really want to get a door. Just have my husband build me a door for it, but it's obviously going to be a tall door. But anyways, I need to organize. So I'm going to do that right now and then show you what it looks like after it's been organized. Okay, so I can't quite reach my husband's 6'4" and a half. It's somewhere in there. I can't reach his stuff. Like, I can, but like trying to get it back and organize, it's hard. And I don't actually own a stepladder, guys. And I'm only 5'4". So here we have like, you know, first aid and some stuff. We have our like vitamins and other medicines. And this is my regular stuff, like all my body sprays and the makeup I wear. When I wear it, that's makeup I wear. Down here I have like nail polish, extra makeup. I have, you know, all my hair products and things. And at the very bottom, I have, you know, feminine products and toilet paper and stuff. Now, I wanted to organize it before I wiped everything down because I wanted to see exactly how I liked everything. Like, I had these two shelves flipped. So I need to still wipe everything down, but I wanted to get everything put up the way I want it so that way I can pull everything off one shelf, wipe it down, put it back exactly how it is without having everything kind of like everywhere. I have a very small bathroom. Okay, so we didn't have any meatballs in the freezer, so I'm actually just doing a couple packs of these bagel bites for all the boys. Yeah. So each pack has about 9 in them, so I just did 3. And the box we buy comes with 6 packs, so, you know, I still have more for another lunch. But yeah, so let me get these in for lunch. Okay, so I've got towels folded. These go in my bathroom. This goes in the hall closet for the boys. These are rag towels. They go in the top of the hall closet. And these are all my kitchen towels. So let me get everything put away. I've got clothes going right now in the washer and the dryer, and I'm going to do dishes in a little bit. Okay, so I got all my dishes done, and I'm doing dinner. I know, I got all my dishes done. There's not even one left in the sink. I am impressed with myself. I'm making macaroni and cheese for the baby, and everybody else is going to either spicy or mild Italian sausages with potatoes and green beans, I believe is what I put on my list. But I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't know if I want to make a side.
What are you doing?
I'm recording you.
I feel a lawsuit coming.
What? Okay, so I cooked some sausages. Yeah, they got a little crispy, but they'll taste fine. And over here, I've got a can of green beans and I canned up some potatoes myself. I peeled them and canned them whole little potatoes, so I sliced them in half. And now I'm just cooking them down with some beef broth, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. And they're just gonna cook down. Give it a couple minutes, they'll be done, and then we'll have sausages and potatoes and green beans for dinner.
With you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, since July. I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow.
Don't forget to check my description box for all my links.